just outside the penalty area. Henderson again. Out wide right towards Milner. There's so many red shirts back, Phil. There's nowhere through, is there?
There's nowhere through, but our front three have been a little bit static, too easy to mark.
Matip, great run. Brilliant run by Matip. Body check just outside the box. Free kick. Great run there by Joel Matip.
Well, he had to take the matter into his own
there,
hands.
didn't he? Brilliant work.
He didn't have any options in front of him, so he's just decided he's gone past McTominay, he's gone past Herrera, he's gone past Lukaku.
Good position this for a free kick. Where's Fabio Aurelio? Babsy, when you need him at Old Trafford for a free kick.
Danny Murphy will be on the phone soon enough.
Absolutely. But our best free kick takers, Trent and Shaqiri, both on the bench today. Maybe
well, we've still got talent. We've got talent. You know, even Millie can take them. You know, Mo fancies it. It wouldn't surprise me.
Mo takes it. Good chance this. But a couple of good free kicks. One in the opening minute of the game. This is central. This is right in the middle of the D, Phil. It is.
It's a perfect position. You can get enough pace to get it up and down and to worry the goalkeeper.
Can Liverpool hit the target and test out David De Gea? Fabinho, or will it be Mo Salah with his left foot? Salah. Oh, it's a dreadful free kick by Mo Salah. Too much height. High over the crossbar. What a good position that was. Such a pity.
Just lean back. With those sort of areas and where that ball's, you've got to hit a knuckleball. You've got to use the valve. He's tried to just lean back and caress it. You won't be able to get enough pace, and that to bring it back down. A bit of power would have been better there, Steve.
That is the Schenker, Shaqiri and Trent Alexander-Arnold from there would have been relishing that, wouldn't they?
Absolutely. I don't think he'll be on the next one.
Forward by De Gea, 0-0. A good start by Liverpool this at Old Trafford. Plenty of possession and carrying a real threat in the United half.
I think out of the two teams, United look the more nervy. Not got any continuity. We've got the ball down. We've passed it around a few times, and you know, if this was a boxing match, a couple of rounds in, we're 2 rounds up.
Rashford still limping a little bit after that Henderson challenge earlier. Young at right back will turn and clear it away. There's Robertson, good header to get there first. Wijnaldum, brilliant turn to get away from Herrera. Firmino pulling into space wide left, just outside the box, checks inside. Bobby Firmino waits, delivers a lovely pass on the outside. Robertson fires it into the middle, booted away by Luke Shaw.
It's a lovely bit of play, but we're options in the box. We haven't got bodies in. Watching Sadio, he's about 10 yards outside the box. He needs to be bearing in. He knows that ball's going to be just lashed across the box. No one in there.
But we opened them up superbly.
Absolutely,
there.
Great play, intricate play. More of it, please.
Yeah, absolutely. 0-0, coming up to 17 gone at Old Trafford. Matip, who great, elegant run that from the centre-back when he got the ball and he carried it into the United half, just outside the penalty area. Now a ball over the top, Firmino chasing, Lindelof taking no chances, kicks it out, throw in, level with the United penalty area.
Yeah, Marcus Rashford not moving too well, a bit gingerly at the moment.
Firmino back out to Milner on that right-hand side. Henderson behind Firmino, he does well to get the better of Mata. Fabinho now in the midfield, turns it back to Van Dijk, holding on halfway, squaring out to Gini Wijnaldum. Plenty of possession by Liverpool in the United half. Can they make their dominance count though with an opening goal? It's what you've got to do when you have so much of the ball, especially away from home in these big games. Van Dijk to the right, Milner jumps, so headed away by Shaw. Lukaku gets the loose ball for United. McTominay, Luke Shaw again, back to McTominay now, slides it down the line to Pogba on the left. Pogba gets the better of Matip. Crossfield pass by Pogba, out of play. Liverpool throw in right by the dugouts.
Well, he's been non-existent so far in this game.
Herrera's gone down injured now for United.
Looks like a calf injury for Herrera, the way he's gone down there, just one leg outstretched. But also Rashford looks like he's got a little knock as well. It's either that or it's a little bit of, well, Rashford has just gone down as well. So this could be good news for us because he really is their only sort of source of pace with no Martial. Lingard is on the bench, but he's not fit enough to play, what, 70 minutes of the game left. So
18 minutes gone, 0-0. We've had a couple of decent openings, haven't we? That one when Robertson got away Robertson pulled a great ball across the penalty area. There was just no one there, though.
You know what he's going to do? He's in those
You called it spot on,
you know he's not going to check and turn. He gets into those great positions and fires in quality balls time after time. And the lads should know that. We were all expecting someone to be tearing into the box. Sadio Mane was just too deep. He should have been busting the gut in this game.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer just had a little word there with his man Rashford, but I don't think Herrera can continue because they're getting Andreas Pereira ready.
Just looking at the faces of the Man United crowd, there's a lot of worried faces in there.
Herrera's off, he's gone.
Yeah, it looked like he was just grabbing behind the knee, just at the base of the hamstring as well.
Yeah.
He'll be a big blow because he does break up the opposition's play.
So Pereira waiting to come on. United temporarily down to 10 men. Firmino on the ball. Forward of Wijnaldum. Nutmegs McTominay. Nice. Brilliant by Wijnaldum. It's a super crossfield pass. Milner coming in at right back. Gets it. One-on-one with Shaw. Touches it loose by Milner. Henderson did brilliantly. Milner. Henderson's away down that right-hand side. Oh, he's offside.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. That was a lovely switch of play. Starting from Gini with that nutmegs in midfield and just spreads it out wide.
I agree with you, Phil Babb. I think for what he does for United, and he bit of an assassin in that midfield, Herrera, and he's a big loss. That's a plus for us, that.
Absolutely right. We'll take that one.
The youngster Andreas Pereira comes onto the field for Manchester United. 0-0, 20 minutes gone.
Pogba gesticulating to his other players about giving him the ball. He wants to hit that crossfield ball out to Ashley Young, so Andy Robertson has to be aware of that.
I definitely think, though, Phil Babb, one of the main reasons maybe why Jurgen might have left Trent on the bench is he thought they were going to play Rashford up against him, but he's not. Salah breaking into the area. One-on-one with Lindelof. The Swede wins it, but concedes a corner.
Well, as I said, the reason that... I mean, it actually works out well for us because Rashford is playing on United's right-hand side. He's trying to stop Andrew Robertson bombing forward. Robbo has been fantastic for us. You know, lung-busting runs for 90 minutes plus every single game. So they're just trying to cancel each other out. But what it's doing is cancelling out Manchester United's attacking options. Corner,
Milner, right-hand side, swings it in. Jumps Firmino, cleared. Van Dijk, free header, back post, sends it up in the air. But then De Gea holds on. He couldn't get the forceful contact he wanted, Van Dijk. And it came to him at the back post. De Gea with a big clearance up the field, up towards Rashford, who's now on that left-hand side. Robertson trying to stop him. Still Rashford twisting and turning by the corner flag now. Good hold-up play. Pogba cutting inside from the left. Ball to the back post. Good header by Van Dijk with Lukaku coming in. Counter-attack from our corner. That one for United. And United get a corner.
Fantastic positioning because, as you see, if you look, Fabinho's left Juan Mata. Free, and Virgil's made the decision there to drop back out, to get a deep cross, cut it out. Good play by Virgil van Dijk.
United with a right-wing corner. Rashford still struggling out there. And I don't think he can continue. They're getting Jesse Lingard ready.
Wow, this is going to be interesting, this, isn't it? Oh, Mata as well.
Mata's struggling.
They're dropping like flies.
Mata's struggling. So it's a free kick, corner kick here to Manchester United. We've got to take advantage of this, but we've got some defending to do. Switched in by Young. Good header away. Back there by Firmino. Back post, Rashford on the left. Into the area, stopped by Mo Salah. Liverpool can break with pace. Gini Wijnaldum overplays it, but he's done well in the end. Firmino, can he give it now to Mo Salah down that right-hand side? Salah one-on-one with Mata in the area, and Mata covering at left-back, wins it back well. Henderson's got, Firmino's gone down injured as well, and Milner will get booked for a strong challenge on the far side.
Now Bobby's gone down.
It's all happening here at Old Trafford.
It's a fantastic break. He plays it to Mo, and this is it. Mo just a little bit devoid of confidence. The moment just gives a little bit too much to Mata. But as we look back at the monitor, Bobby
twisted his ankle there, Firmino. Because he was unchallenged, Phil.
The worst thing about that, Steve, is
when he played it,
behind. Yeah. And that looks like he's grabbing his Achilles.
Oh dear me.
Hopefully it's not.
Oof. United have had injuries, and Bobby Firmino in a lot of pain here.
You see the physios just touching.
Jesse Lingard getting ready to come on for United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer having to make 2 changes already in this game. But Firmino might not be able to continue either. We'll have to wait and see. 23 coming up to 24 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Liverpool are the dominant side. United on the counter-attack, looking quite dangerous. But we've had so much possession in this game, but as so far, no goals. Well, Firmino's up on his feet. He's walking okay, Phil Babb.
Yeah,
so
he's just trying to put some weight on it now.
Yeah.
Just trying to jog on it. Hopefully he's all right.
That's a positive. It's not Rashford, it's Mata who's got to leave the pitch. That's another positive, because he's had some good games against us in the past. Juan Mata.
It's an interesting one as well, because, I mean...
I thought they might have brought Sanchez on. What's Lingard?
He can only be their final roll of the dice, really, if Manchester United want to try and attack this game and trying to get something out of it.
So United losing 2 Spaniards, Herrera and Mata, 2 influential players. Mata pulled up with an injury. Jesse Lingard comes on. Marcus Rashford looks like he's still struggling with an injury, but he's Manchester through and through. There's no way he will want to come off the pitch.
No, not at all. As I said, he's got help now with Lingard when it comes to pace going forward. But
Firmino's back on the pitch and running good, Phil Babb.
Well, he is a little bit gingerly. Yeah,
we need
give
Bobby.
him the benefit of the doubt at the moment.
Need it.
Yeah, of course. He's so underrated in our system. Starts the press from the top.
Robertson, good early ball. Wijnaldum. Mane's been quiet so far on the left wing. Mane goes past Pereira. Now he's beaten Ashley Young. Brilliant wing play by Mane. This edge of the penalty area. Pulls it back to Firmino. Good touch. Pogba took it off him. Back post. Salah is there. Shaw gets it away, but good play by Liverpool. Milner on that right-hand side delivers a cross. Back post. Mane coming in. It's overhit by Milner, unfortunately. Goal kick.
Yeah, we are forcing them back. We're turning the screw right now, Steve, aren't we? You know, putting the pressure right on the Manchester United back four. Getting everyone back, aren't they? Pogba doing his defensive duties. We don't see that too often.
Jurgen's deep in touch with the doctors there, isn't he?
About Bobby's ankle.
To check about Bobby Firmino, see how he is. And Liverpool are getting a change ready ourselves.
So. It's not looking good, is it?
This is a blow if Firmino has to leave the field. Jurgen was agitated there. Firmino came back on. But it's one of those, isn't it, that you've got to be so careful.
Well, you don't want to risk him. If he's done a couple of fibres, you know, it's... You
might have to come off the pitch. Be interesting to see who we'll turn to, because Origi's been getting the nod in recent games. Who would you go with?
I think
Origi or Sturridge?
I think it might be Origi, just because of his mobility.
The pace.
Yeah.
Henderson on the ball, so it's a first half with no goals and a first half full of injuries. Mo Salah chasing. Firmino, to me, seems to be running okay.
There is a little... He's not running. You can just see it.
Struggling. Mane wins it back off Lukaku in the midfield. Mane runs, storms past McTominay. Driving run by Mane. McTominay all over him. Free kick Liverpool. Great play by Sadio Mane. Very direct.
Loads of strength. In the last couple of minutes, we've seen Sadio step up to the forefront, getting himself involved in this game and being a right handful.
So for the moment, Firmino plays on. Robertson, space down the left-hand side. Good cross into Firmino at the near post. Smalling beats him to it. Firmino picks himself up. Still a little bit gingerly running, we have to report.
Yeah.
So just be interesting to see what Liverpool decide to do here, whether the doctors, the physio team dictate. Daniel Sturridge is getting ready. We have to report on the bench. Well, so I think they've tried to keep Firmino on, but with so many big games coming up, and what an influential player he is.
You can't risk it. No, he's shaking his head now.
No, you can't risk it.
You've got to take him off now.
Basically, the injury happened when he played the ball through on a Liverpool attack. He was unchallenged.
Yeah, you don't know.
Straight away, he felt something.
Soft muscle tissue injury, that one.
Mane, lovely work in midfield. Driving forward, goes past Lingard. Mane from the left-hand side. Back to Fabinho. Crossfield ball to the right-hand side to Milner. 28 minutes played, 0-0. Here's Henderson. Back to Fabinho. Henderson again. Milner on the right wing, up against Pogba. Salah trying to beat Shaw. Milner takes over, but a heavy touch by James Milner. Unfortunately, ricochets it away from goal. And a goal kick for United. And Daniel Sturridge is going to come on in place of Roberto Firmino. That's the change going to be for Liverpool.
Well, we know all about Sturridge's quality in front of goal. It's his work rate, which he has to improve on, and he has done. But he certainly won't be pressing up the front like Bobby does.
Daniel Sturridge still there. He's been second favourite to Divock Origi in recent games. That's such a big game. He's a big game player, Daniel Sturridge. I've seen him do it for England as well in his past. He's scored some big goals for us. Fabinho with a ball over the top, stopped well by Lindelof as he tried to knock the ball over the top to Mo Salah. Pogba gets the ball under control. Now Rashford, this time picking it up on the left-hand side. Back to Pogba. Brilliant tackle by Fabinho. Ricochets to Mane, who can run in the United half. Mane waits, some good movement ahead of him. Mane waits, delivers a ball to the right to James Milner. 3 in the middle. Milner up against Shaw down that right-hand side. Again, the cross doesn't beat the man at the near post. So frustrating. We've got into some really good positions.
The problem is there. Sadio's got the ball. He slows the pace down a little bit. We've had good runs from Firmino.
That's the change on the half-an-hour mark. It's got to be made. They've tried. Firmino's tried to play on. Hopefully that's not too serious, Phil Babb. We've had some bad injury problems in recent games. It's when he played.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's his foot.
Yeah, he's rolled his ankle.
Rolled his ankle there.
Yeah, he's just gone out on the outside of his right foot there. Looks might have just opened a capsule up there.
So hopefully
could be a week.
Yeah.
Maybe less than that, depending how severe. But we've seen
serious.
it. Yeah.
Bobby Firmino off the field. We've had some injuries this season, haven't we? Throw in level with the United penalty area. It's been a half full of injuries, but no goals yet. Henderson down that right-hand side, runs into trouble. Daniel Sturridge on. Can he produce a big game performance for Liverpool when we need it? Gets his first touch. Wijnaldum, lovely turn to swivel away from Rashford on the halfway line. Forward to Fabinho. Gini Wijnaldum again. Runs past Lingard. Clever by Gini.
Pulled there.
He's been fouled there by
absolutely
Lingard.
Fouled,
free kick Liverpool.
You could see he was teeing up the space to. He freed him. He was dropping the shoulder, left, right, just mugging off the United defender in Jesse Lingard there.
By the way,
to play it out to Milner.
Daniel Sturridge loves scoring for Liverpool against Manchester United.
I'll take that one.
And he continues good record against them.
This is teed up for Sturridge to come off the bench to be the hero with it. Not featured so much of late, but yeah, we know he's got goals in those boots.
He's a different player to when we came close to winning the title last time, but he's still a clever player who can finish. Ball in back post and a free kick. Van Dijk jumps, cleared away. Comes back to Wijnaldum on that left-hand side. Turns away from Young, Gini Wijnaldum. Back again to Robertson. Looks up, pings it towards the back post. Shaw heads it away. United can counter-attack. Good header by Milner. Had to be. Sturridge controls on that right-hand side. Sturridge goes past Shaw, shoots him a long way out. Straight at De Gea, quickly into his stride. Daniel Sturridge.
Well, no lack of confidence there, but it was a speculative shot from about 35 yards. Tried to catch De Gea out, but just didn't catch the ball that time.
Yeah, but you never know in them moments. Remember a game you played in, Stan Collymore scored against Blackburn. That's Tim Flowers.
Yeah.
A bobble, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Bobbled over the keeper into the net.
I don't think it's going to bobble over
De Gea now.
Not on these pitches anymore.
You think not? McTominay in midfield for United. 32 minutes gone in the first half. A half of injuries. Mata and Herrera both being substituted for United. Firmino rolling his ankle when he passed the ball. An innocuous injury, really. As ever, we just have to hope that's not too serious. Henderson with a foul on McTominay on the halfway line. Free kick for United.
All good so far, though, Steve. You know, just some good runs, just that little bit of quality. But as I said, we are on top in this game, and you couldn't ask for much more.
But it's a positive substitution by Jurgen, isn't it? Because there's other options on that bench. You could have done easily there, because you could go and throw Shaqiri on and put Mo Salah through the middle. That was another option, but it's a good show of confidence for Daniel Sturridge in this big game, because you're saying to Daniel, right, Daniel, here's your moment. We believe in you. Can you take your chance?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not as if he has to make a name for himself. He just needs to prove that he can play at the high intensity which the manager has demanded.
Ball from Shaw out of play on the far side. Can Liverpool take short advantage of this? It's been a disjointed Manchester United. They've had to, because they've had to make important changes.
You know, and it's a real test, this game anyway, but you know, with those injuries so early in the first half, this really will test the mettle of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Van Dijk, square towards the right side, centre-back Joel Matip. Carrying it forward, over the top. Mane's on the run, putting pressure on Smalling in the penalty area. Smalling turns and boots the ball out of play. Liverpool throw in, level with the United penalty area. Rashford still not moving as he would like, but here's Mane on the right-hand side. Back to Milner. Mane, just outside the box. Lovely ball over the top. Henderson's got away from Pogba, pulls it back to Sturridge, half cleared.
Wow.
Wijnaldum's in there.
Tell you what,
United get it away.
Ashley Young there has just nudged Daniel Sturridge in the back to make him miss that header. That could be, if VAR was being used, we could be looking at that one on the monitor.
There's a penalty. Good shout, Phil. Mane out to the right to Milner on the right wing. Into Salah, edge of the area, spins away from Smalling. Milner with a good tackle to win it back. Henderson, Salah, going central now, Mo Salah. Long way out. Salah trying to flick it to Mane. Back to Salah, returns, edge of the area. Still Salah, booted away by McTominay. Just no way through. Really isn't.
All hands to the pump for United there, throwing their bodies on the line just to stem the great tide there.
Meanwhile, Henderson fouling Pogba right in front of the referee, despite claims he didn't.
I hope we get to see that little nudge on the back, because I think that's a big talking point. I think the referee's missed that one.
We haven't seen any of it. Slight nudge. If you do that in the penalty area to stop the striker making a run, it's a good position we got into there as well. 9 minutes to go to half-time. It's still 0-0. United at the back now with Lindelof. Carrying it forward. Runs past Sturridge. Delivers the ball to Pogba. Wide left. Out wide to Rashford. On the left wing, up against Milner, Marcus Rashford. Liverpool have left Pogba here. Right-footed shot. Oof. Good block by Van Dijk. Alisson was on the stretch. Van Dijk powerful. And again, an important header by the big Dutchman. He's so vital, big Virgil van Dijk. Corner.
Right. It would have been going into the far corner, wouldn't it? It was curling in, but right place, right time.
United corner. The substitute Pereira with it on the left wing. Right-footed in-swinger. From the left. Delivers to the back post. Good header away by Van Dijk again. Mo Salah trying to break against Rashford. Lovely touch by Wijnaldum on the left. Liverpool can break. Mo Salah. Plenty of men over. Salah delivers a ball over the top. Oh, it needed to be better quality to get over the head of Luke Shaw. If it was, we would have been in there. Robertson with a good challenge on Rashford. No foul. And Smalling. Now he's given the free kick, Michael Oliver.
We had three bodies spare on the far stick. All Mo Salah has to do there is put a little bit more on it. You've got to overcook it. He's trying to be too precise. Lets the Man United defender head it. But we had Hendo, we had Gini up there, someone else.
We were through there.
What an opportunity.
Had a couple like that. A couple of really good counter-attacks from United corners. The one before, well, of course, Bobby Firmino picked up that injury.
Well, it just breeds belief, doesn't it, Steve? That's the thing. It's like, OK, we've not been under any pressure.
Pereira with a back pass. Daniel Sturridge getting on the ball on the left wing. Sturridge, Robertson up ahead of him. Clever work by Sturridge. Holds it up nicely. Wijnaldum. In midfield to Fabinho. Turning away from Lingard. Still 0-0. Matip runs past Lukaku. Henderson, central. Into the area to Sturridge. Ashley Young heads it away. Salah's header. Matip flicks it on. Milner in space on the right. Milner delivers the cross back post. No, poor.
Out of play.
Out of play. It shouldn't have been. It's a bit slow, Millie, that time arriving. Goal kick.
Still, again, promising. Building momentum, trying to play football in the final third.
Jurgen, not happy at the moment. Maybe he feels so bad that Jurgen Klopp is incensed on the touchline, because he's saying to his players, look, we're on top here in possession. We need to make more of this.
Absolutely, but you know, the lads are trying, and that's the thing, and we are dominating possession, and we are in the ascendancy in this game, so it doesn't have to be that agitated. There's a long way to go in this fixture.
So it's still 0-0. Ball bounces in midfield. Wijnaldum gets there before Lingard. Body check by Pogba. That'll be the most obvious free kick of the day.
Brilliant by Gini there. Puts the ball one side of Pogba, runs round the other, draws the foul in.
And Lingard refusing to get 10 yards away from the ball as Henderson wanted to take a quickly taken free kick. Play resumes. 6 minutes to go to half-time. 0-0. Half of injuries. Liverpool, a couple of good opportunities, some free kicks that we didn't make the most of from really good positions. One in the opening minute of the game, and we had a free kick from a back pass inside the penalty area. Milner on that right-hand side. Sturridge dropping deep as he likes to. Plays it forward over the top. Pereira there before Mane. Matip dived in a bit. Lukaku beat him. Danger this. Pogba charging away in space on the left. Pogba, they've left Lukaku, edge of the area, controls it. Lovely pass. Lingard, what a save by Alisson. Lingard tried to dribble around the keeper, who was having none of it.
I thought he'd done him there. I thought he'd done him. It's a very fast counter-attack. Pogba, very clever. Everyone thinks that Lukaku's going to shoot the edge of the box. Jesse Lingard tries to go around Alisson, 6 yards out from goal. I thought he'd done him. Out comes the telescopic arms of Alisson, down to his left-hand side. Brilliant. What a fantastic save. No shadow of a doubt of any penalty. Perfect. What a great save. Key moment in the game there.
And that's what you need. He's had nothing to do all half, and that's what you need. Big moments, big goalkeepers.
Shows you the danger there of Manchester United on the break. Looking at the stats there, 59% possession.
And whether Lingard's fit, you know, he's gone down injured.
They are dropping like flies. He is coming off.
He's off, Lingard.
Wow.
Well, he was a big doubt coming into this game, and Alexis Sanchez getting ready to come on for the injured Lingard. So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has had to make 3 substitutions in this first half, Phil Babb. This is extraordinary.
There is a sullen look on his face there. What can he do? How is your luck there? Rashford is still on the pitch and he's struggling.
He's limping.
United could go down to 10 men at some stage. And I said to you, I didn't think Lingard had 70 minutes in him, but he's only lasted 20.
Yep. So it remains 0-0 here. Kieran McKenna, one of the United assistant managers, has called Ashley Young, the captain, to him here, just getting a bit of reorganisation going on.
If Manchester United come out of this game with something, it's going to be a sterling effort, because they are dropping like flies. As I said, close to 60% possession we've had in the first half alone. This is going to be a test for them. We just need to keep calm, keep professional, keep knocking at the door, and we'll get opportunities.
But Jesse Lingard, when he stretched there, the challenge from Alisson. But Lingard, there was a major doubt before this game. He's been out for a good few weeks, and he's obviously come back too early. It can happen that. And Alexis Sanchez, the former Barcelona and Arsenal man, is on. So a hat-trick of injuries for Manchester United. Solskjaer has had to really reorganise in this game. But can Liverpool have had an injury of our own to an important player, Bobby Firmino? Can we take advantage of this at Old Trafford? Just a pity we haven't got the opening goal, because at least United are 3 minutes plus stoppage time away from getting into the dressing room to reorganise, which Ole Gunnar Solskjaer probably can't wait for the half-time whistle.
Well, the irony is that Ole wanted to play free-flowing, expansive football, and
Milner, edge of the penalty area. Good work, goes to the byline, Milner. Delivers the cross. Took a deflection off Shaw. Now, corner on the right-hand side. Big Virgil van Dijk already a legend amongst Liverpool fans. That would even increase if he could score with a header at Old Trafford, Phil Babb.
Awesome. It would be awesome if he just get the delivery right. But as I was just going to say, now Ole has to think at half-time about shutting up shop, and that is entirely against his philosophy.
James Milner, right-wing corner. 2 minutes to go to the half. In it goes. Matip won the header, but he powers it over the top. Chance.
I wonder if the referee just blew for a foul there as well, because he did have his arms over the shoulder of McTominay there. But yeah, the gaffer looks a little bit a little bit tense, a little bit nervous. I said, you come to Old Trafford and you've got that much possession and you're creating chances. You're the better team. Just keep it going. Don't make it any more tense than it needs to be.
United 0, Liverpool 0. 4 injuries in the half. United have had to make 3 changes. Liverpool 1. Sturridge off for the injured Firmino. In midfield, Fabinho is strong there against Alexis Sanchez. Shaw down that left-hand side, gives it straight to Milner. Milner sloppy, Milner gives it away, straight to Sanchez. On that left-hand side, running against Henderson. All his career at United has been blighted by inconsistency, but he's a clever player. Into Rashford in the area, good defending by Matip, redeemed himself, cleared it away. Back to Sanchez, delivers the cross towards Lukaku, is in there. He held off Robertson, but in the end couldn't get the power, the former Everton man.
Well, that's
straight at Alisson.
That's a mismatch at the back stick there, but Andy Robertson has done so well. He's gone shoulder to shoulder. He's in a holding fight with Lukaku. Lukaku actually falls on from Robbo after that, but it was an opportunity. But we sat off Sanchez.
And Robbo.
Well, it's either winded, shoulder, or concussion, and you really don't want Lukaku falling on you.
Jurgen Klopp with his hands by his side here, with an anxious look.
The referees indicated a minimum of 4 minutes.
Robertson will be okay. There's 4 minutes of added time. There may well be even more.
Wow.
Of added time
It's
here.
been an eventful first half, even though we haven't had any goals.
Daniel Sturridge and Jurgen showing a joke on the touchline. They're probably saying, what is going on with all these injuries?
He's probably said, I thought you'd have gone down by now, Studge.
Yeah. And if he couldn't continue, Andy Robertson, of course, we have got Trent Alexander-Arnold who can come on.
He's actually prostrate, isn't he? He's just lying flat. There's no movement from him whatsoever. You wonder what actually has happened.
Shoulder or his back there, Andy Robertson.
Well, he's looking at...
He's a bit dazed.
Some sort of concussion.
Yeah.
Potentially.
He's a bit dazed, Andy Robertson, and with head injuries these days, they don't take any chances whatsoever with head injuries. Christopher Rohrbeck and Dr. Massey have been checking Andy Robertson out.
He's looking at his hand. It must have fallen on it. Shoulder as well. Yeah. So that full force of, I suspect over 15 stone of muscle in Lukaku falling straight on you. Straight on you. It's not going to be nice, that.
Wow. But 0-0 felt bad, but overall we've played well, really, haven't we?
Yeah, with the better side, which is encouraging against a resurgent Manchester United. We've kept them quiet, limited them.
Milner over the top, Salah beaten by Shaw. On the far side, McTominay. Sanchez over the top to Rashford, who's offside. Good defending by Van Dijk.
Really good defensive line there. Andrew Robertson, the left full-back, looking right across, probably calling that, telling Virgil to hold his line. But that's what Manchester United have been resorted to. Nothing intricate, just trying to clip balls over the top for Rashford to run onto.
But remember, folks, as we said at the start, Phil Babb, a point would be enough to go top.
Absolutely. It's a major game. But if we don't win, it's not the end of the world. If we get a point, we go top. You're right. There's still a lot of football to be played.
Mane leaps, beaten in the air by Smalling. Smalling heads it away again. Robertson down the line.